Hello friends, welcome to another video. I know it's been a minute since I've done a video. Levi, what are you doing? I don't know if you heard him. He's behind my desk right now, being himself, being trouble. Today's review is Fate of Magic by Sarah Rash and Beth Revis. It is book 2. It's the sequel to Night of the Witch, and I've done the review for that, and I will put it in the description box below. All you see is the glare from my ring light. I'm sorry, guys. I do love the picture with the tree of life there in the center. It's very nice. Levi, what are you doing? He's just knocking things over here. Being a mess, being a nuisance, being a cat. Being a 1-year-old cat. Anyway, yeah, book 2. Book 1 was Night of the Witch. I've done a review on it. I will put the link in the description box. I will read the little blurb. Oh, I got this book from my library, by the way. It is fairly new. Just released recently. Probably last month. I've had it for a while. Fritzy is a champion. After escaping the clutches of Dieter Kirch, the sadistic leader of the witch hunters, Fritzy and Otto have taken refuge among the witches of the Black Forest. Fritzy is finally ready to assume her place on the council as the coven's goddess-chosen champion. Plagued by distrust and self-doubt, Fritzy throws herself into her duty to serve the goddesses until she uncovers a powerful secret that could mean the very undoing of magic itself. Otto is a warrior. He swears himself to Fritzy as her bonded protector, certain the peaceful unity of a witch and hunter will heal the wounds he helped make. But as a horrifying plot that threatens the Black Forest magic comes to light, Otto will have to face both his past and what it means to bind himself to a magic he does not fully understand. Shadows loom, truths are revealed, and as dangers new and old arise, Fritzy and Otto must stand together against everything that threatens magic, even if the biggest threat might be the very bond they share. The exciting conclusion to the New York Times best-selling Witch Hunter duology. So, the inside is just like a purple, almost tie-dye swirl. It's kind of nice. No sprayed edges or anything. The whole book is in first person, and it goes back and forth between Fritzy and Otto and a few chapters from Dieter's point of view. Not really spicy, but I would say 16 plus because there is a love scene in it. It just doesn't really go into detail. It's mostly about the fate of magic and trying to figure out how to make things better. I mean, isn't that what all books are about? So it continues pretty much almost exactly right where the last one left off. Dieter is still a threat. He is Otto's no, he's Fritzy's brother. I thought I had their names written down somewhere from when I did the book. Where is it? No, that's not it. Well, you know most of the main characters already. Fritzy and Otto and Dieter, and then there's Philomena, the witches. Oh, why don't I remember? See, I usually write down the names first, and I don't. Cornelia is on their side. She's one of the council. I'm just gonna flip through it. Where's her niece? Her cousin. Hi, Levi. Liesel, her cousin Liesel. Oh, and Otto's sister, not Hulda. That's one of the goddesses. Oh, I'm terrible. I always write this stuff down, and today I forgot to. Yeah. Anyway, they go on a journey to try and save magic. So the witches have, the council and the goddesses have put all of witch magic into the tree of life. And it has a lot to do, this book has a lot to do with talking about traditions and how traditions change over time and how change is a good thing. Talking, you can see the growth in the characters, how they're dealing with their own demons, learning to overcome, not blaming themselves for things that weren't their fault, because there's a lot of that. Otto takes the blame for a lot of things. He feels like he's responsible when it wasn't really his fault. Same with Fritzy, and they sort of learn how to deal with that. I didn't, even though I really enjoyed the story, as the first one I found awesome, like it was very gripping. This one I didn't find as much as a page turner. Not that the story wasn't good, but I found it kind of slow paced. Like, I don't know, it was kind of weird. Like it wasn't. It felt like a lot of filler to a point, but not really. Like everything seemed important, but it was. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't grab me as much as the first book did. Not that I didn't enjoy the story, not that I didn't like what they were trying to do, and I liked how they did it and the end results. There was just it. I don't know. I don't know how to tell you that it didn't grip me as much as the first book, but I finished it because I wanted to know what happened and how they solved the dilemma and made things work. It was still good, still satisfying. It felt more predictable than the first one. That's a good way to say it. It just seemed very easy to read, very predictable. And if you've watched my videos before, you know I don't try to predict books. I just like to enjoy them. Definitely no magical creatures or dragons or anything like that. I know I always try and sneak that in there somewhere. That if there's dragons in the book or not. I don't know if you guys like that. I like doing it though because I think it's fun. No real strong emotions in this book, but I did feel for the characters for sure. They're definitely a little satisfying ending. They give a small little follow-up chapter where they sort of talk about what their plans are for the future, which I kind of like, which is nice, but it still leaves some to the imagination. I would give it a 3 out of 5 stars, though. Good book, good writing, likable characters, but nothing really stood out to me per se. Like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe that. Not a page turner. I did like it though. I liked it a lot. I liked the series as a whole, and I will be buying this one just to finish off the set because I do own the first one, and I like to. I want to own them both just so I have this complete duology. I still recommend it, especially if you read the first one, like to finish off the series to find out what happens with them. And I didn't, like I said, it's still a good book. Just not as gripping as book one or some other books that I've read. Not to say that it's not a good book, because like I still enjoyed it, but it's only a three-star rating. Anyway, I hope you liked that review. Please like and share my video. I'll put the link in the description box for book one, so if you haven't read that, or seen that, you can watch that one. And I will see you guys all in the next video.